Hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We're up in Hornbrook. It's a little known town in the Northern California. And who knows what the fuck's up here. But as always, we're just gonna do another mission. By mission I mean drive a truck. But what the fuck does this place have to offer? Freight Market of Hornbrook. Awkward. That is very awkward. They have actually nothing to offer. That is just disappointing, isn't it? That's a drive. I just mean, like, there's actually nothing up here, which annoys me to no end. Isn't there a way I can, like, teleport home, though? Trying to remember if there was a way I could just, like, show up at my garage. Alright, we made it. Hey, look, everybody, we're here. I just didn't want to have to drive around looking for a mission when we can just show up here at 6:30 p.m. and do one for a small fee of $1 million. Oh, what are we gonna do over in this area, though? Also, like, wouldn't it be cool if we could, like, upgrade our garage and hire more drivers and buy a new truck and make more money and play more hours and do more delivery missions and do them better, faster, stronger? All are better, faster, stronger. Is that lady naked? I don't think so, but it's very... No, she's wearing a shirt and pants. Okay, it just looked beige. Anyway, fucking loiterers. Goddamn, get on the sidewalk. Oh, we can go. I was just gonna go across this... what am I doing? When we can just check the fucking freight market. I'm such a dingle-dongle sometimes. Alright, what do we got going on here? Bakersfield. Nah, it's too short. Bakersfield, also too short. Bakersfield, still too short. LA, also very short. Las Vegas, Vegas, Sacramento, Barstow, Oxnard, Carson City. That's not the worst, I suppose, but Bakersfield, Elko. Well, but that's just not a lot of money per mile at this point. That's very disappointing, is that just not a lot of missions here. Oh. Awkward. Could go to Vegas, I guess. I mean, how many times have we taken that road? I don't even know. Like, there's not a lot to do. Maybe we just drive to San Diego. See what's there, right? That's like the one place we haven't been. And Oakdale. And Huron. But not important. Not to say that they're not important cities. I'm sure anybody who's living there is a lovely person who is a nice person. And, excuse me. I'm getting an email at 2 a.m. What is this madness? But maybe we should just check it out. That is a lot of money per mile. That is... These just go nowhere. But that'd be interesting. Stockton to Elko for 35. Oh. I mean, there's no way we could, like, get up there in 11 hours. You know what? I've decided we're just going to casually drive down to good old San Diego. Is it San Diego? You know, like, Dia with a name? As in Diego from Dora the Explorer? Or is it San Diego? So, you know, like, you got a little sand in your Eggo waffles. Anybody eat Eggo waffles in, like, the last long time? I would have them, like, frozen waffles, like, as a quick breakfast occasionally, but that was the extent of that. What we should do is definitely, like, put a waypoint so I can figure out how the hell to get to San Diego. Where do we want to go? We're gonna fucking go to that place. Right there. Good enough. Alright. Let's turn on some tunes. There we go. Let's rock out with our cock out. Not necessarily, baby. Anyway, about Eggo waffles, you know, like, they'd be frozen and absolutely disgusting, but, like, too lazy to cook them or put anything on them, so it was just awful. But that's the life of shit breakfast. You know, sometimes it's just that quality of breakfast makes all the difference in your day, right? Bacon, eggs, omelets, what the fuck ever, man. Maybe you're into that different cards of culturally different breakfasts. You know, get your, I don't know, halal meats. Fuck, man, I don't know what anybody else eats for breakfast. Fruit. I honestly have no idea. I'm into American breakfasts, clearly. English breakfast is pretty similar, right? I don't even know, man. Scottish breakfast? That's different, I thought. I don't know. I really don't know. This is a disaster already. Oh, okay. So. Oh, we got a break for the red light. You stupid trucks. Alright. You know, I just watched Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone. And that just made me feel very muscle-bound and excited to drive trucks around because, man, Sylvester Stallone was just, like, sweating with muscles, and, oof, gotta win those arm wrestling competitions for the kids. He was, like, ripped. Ooh. Everybody in that movie was ripped, mostly. I was just very testosterone-filled. You know, sometimes that's what you want. To be fair, the movie before I watched that was called Heaven's Door, which is a movie came out in like 2015 about a 12-year-old girl who opens up a rift to heaven and then gets magical healing powers. Whoa, right? Like that seems confusing enough already. But I could go mad into that movie, and I might, just because it's driving me absolutely insane at this point. It's just like they fuck off, police. Anyway, they'd be fucking crazy. It was like healing people, but then they I don't want to spoil anything, but my god, it just ends up very confusing. So it's like this rift, people can see the rift. She throws a fucking soccer ball into the rift. All right, that's the first part that's confusing. But then it's like she gets sick, because the healing powers all came back on her, because apparently she was only supposed to heal the one random giant blind guy across the street, who was very nice though, and probably the coolest character in that movie. But then all the pets she healed came back, and she got like cancer and shit, and it's like fibromyalgia, and it's like, well, what the fuck is going on? What are you gonna do with 12-year-old mesothelioma? Like, what the fuck, man? Arthritis and shit. It was very weird. But then, like, it all was like, well, if we can't fix it ourselves, we better pray to God to fix it. Am I right, or am I right? Then it was absolute nonsense, and I'm going to spoil this entirely right now. Okay. Here's what you're thinking, you know, like, oh man, she's dying, there's no way she could possibly live. She's got all these bullshit old people diseases when she's 12. That doesn't make a lot of sense. And then they're like in the waiting room, and they put the fucking cloth over her, okay? She's dead. The doctor's like, no, she died during surgery. And it's like, wow, that was, I guess, a little depressing. They could have ended the movie on a higher note when she healed the people, but I guess not. Okay. You know, teach the kids, you know, that death does happen. You can't magically heal everybody, but no! She's alive now. Congratulations. She magically recuperated. She's now awake. Pushes away the cloth, runs to her family, and is completely healed. Even though she was dead. It's like, you wouldn't believe what I saw. Oh, it was heaven, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. And then it was like, well, Grandma, my unborn sibling saved me. I was like, what? What is going on here? The ghost of a baby saved her life. In heaven. It was like, you can't break divine protocol. I was like, what are they talking about at this point? It was absolute madness. What the fuck? Goddamn crazy. Not to like shame faith healing or anything, but at some point, like, the fucking soccer ball came through a fucking magical rift in the middle of the hospital in front of nurses and doctors. What the fuck? And I have to sneeze, excuse me. Okay. Whew. Feel a little better. I love getting a good sneeze. My record 17 sneezes in a row. That was a crazy day in 4th grade. I also managed to lose like 17th in a fucking week or something in 4th grade. That was also very strange. Of course, those are my baby teeth. I'm not missing adult teeth, thankfully. Unless you count wisdom teeth as adult. Train! But yeah. Man, what a weird one. And then you gotta just, like, get all testosterone up with Sylvester Stallone again. You'd be like, yeah, man. I'm gonna fucking just get jacked. Right? Not jack him off, just get jacked. Get jacked. And then they, like, wanted truck. And it was like, he was, like, working out in his truck. And I was like, oh, how sweet. He's doing it with his kid. And they're arm wrestling together. Ah. What a heartwarming movie that was, for some reason, rated very low. I don't understand IMDb ratings at this point, man. Because you get things like Over the Top, which, you know, not the best movie of all time, but it was fun. It was enjoyable. It wasn't absolute, like, physically painful to you, Hitler. It was rated, like, 5.5, though. It's like, well, that's strange. Then, like, one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, Marfa Girl, is independent horse shit. It's still rated above that. It was like, what the fuck? Hey, look, San Diego, we're here. Anyway, it's like, that doesn't make any sense, man. Why should Marfa Girl be rated higher than goddamn Sylvester Stallone movies? He didn't do anything wrong. He was good in that movie. It was like, yeah, Sylvester Stallone's a cool dude. But no. And then you got, like, some ladies pissing on people, and it's like, Jesus Christ, man, why is this rated higher? At least the one thing IMDb can agree on is really bad movies. But for those really bad movies, I find them absolutely delightful. So you get fucking like Alice in Murderland, this really, really bad horror movie about like 6 sorority girls hosting a party that's Alice in Wonderland themed with their weird bald uncle, who is like my favorite person of all time, and I would totally hire as an actor for some weird shit. But that's for later discussion. Maybe not later discussion. Why don't we talk about that now? So, you know, it was a joke. Maybe you saw it in, if you ever watch any of my war game videos, but you know, sometimes you gotta attract people to the lobbies a little bit easier. You know, it's not always easy to get people if you just like, hey, come join my game, motherfuckers. So you gotta name it something, you know, something a little silly. So, you know, we came up with Hot Teen Latina does blankety blank, but it's got to be totally mundane. Really? So it like started with Hot Teen Latina takes huge load, but it was like, nah, man, it's got to be Hot Teen Latina takes huge loan. You get it now. It's like you're leading them on, but they never get there. It was so good. We'd filled up our games like immediately. So then it started to get a little weird. Like Hot Teen Latina files for bankruptcy. Hot Teen Latina takes out a mortgage. Hot Teen Latina pays off her student loans. You know, all these mundane business and financial related things. And it was just great. So I'm thinking, why don't we go to Hollywood when we all magically have enough money to do this? But let's go to Hollywood and let's fucking make some of these things, right? Why not, dog? So, with this bald guy from Alice in Murderland, because I think he'd be a perfect fucking fit for the banker character or financial investor, whoever it is, and then we just find a Hot Teen Latina, which I assume is not incredibly difficult in California. Just put them together in like some weird like studio with like a fucking single table in like this room, and make it look all like pornographic style. So, you know, you like make it all like, so you give them like revealing clothes. You make it a little like sexy, you know, like, oh, striptease at the beginning, maybe that, and then it just goes straight into bullshit, mundane stuff. And it's just like, oh yes, hello, welcome to bank. I'm here to like you file a loan. And it'll be like, yeah, this is quality entertainment right here. And then you upload it to Pornhub, and people go crazy, and it's like, what the fuck's going on here? And be like, yeah, motherfuckers, we got you. Gotcha. Man, that'd be enjoyable though. Pornhub is, I mean, not, it's just, what the fuck? It's like, I read some news articles occasionally. It's like, a Minecraft has taken over the #1 rankings of Pornhub. And so I just get, like, my friend to go look it up, because I ain't a weird dude like that. And he looks it up, and it's like, it's just some, like, 12-year-old kid who uploaded a, like, hour-long video of him playing Minecraft Standard to Pornhub for some goddamn reason. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? And there's just, like, random clips of movies or something I heard from people. This is silly. Alright, what do we got going on here? Well, that's a drive and a half. Let's take it. Am I right or am I right? We are going to now be awake for the next 8 hours, which is unfortunate. How are we going to get back there? I was like, why? Whatever. But I mean, I'm looking forward to this Hot Teen Latina series. It'll be absolutely hilarious. Oh well, the day will probably never come. I mean, it's eventually gonna... it's eventually gonna get to the day where it's like, we're all just brains and tubes, you know, playing video games. I heard the Pure Ownage movie came out, and I'd really love to watch that sometime. Pure Ownage being a online internet series about a gamer, but it was funny and fictional. You feel me? Yeah, okay, I was just looking to make sure we didn't have a waypoint that fucked over our GPS system. Well, let's pull out. Let's gotta make a wide turn just to get the cargo out, probably. That was not wide enough, though. Isn't that just life? When you try to pull your ass out, and sometimes the door opening just isn't wide enough to get it out. Damn, son. Whoa. Okay, this is... I'm so sorry to back up traffic here, but this is awkward. Blame Voltus and Mortars for their very shit entrance. And we're back on the road again. Look how easy it is. Alright. Man, but, like... rescued by... saved from death by an unborn child. The fuck? And then they're like, yes, your child is coming because of weird shit going on here. I'm like, oh, okay. Some parts were hilarious, though. The part where they said sheep dip was a little confusing. I don't know what, because, like, it obviously didn't swear as it's a family movie. And, you know, that's of course, a good rate topic for a family movie. But at one point, they were just like, sheep dip. It was like, what? The fuck does that mean? And then it was like, why do you say sheep dip? It was like, oh, it's as fun as it would be as Halloween in a nudist colony. And I'm like, what? Is that a good thing, a bad thing? I don't even know. And what does that have to do with sheep dip? What the fuck is sheep dip? Like, the sheep like an animal, and dip, like dip. Cheese dip. I don't get it. Life is confusing sometimes. Isn't that what we just learned from that movie? Or something, you know, Jesus brings families together is what we learned from every religious movie. Oh, religious overtones. How subtle. That fucking pine tree, though. Apparently the portal to heaven's just in a fucking pine tree where their grandfather died. God. Just throw a soccer ball into it and Grandpa will catch it. I don't know. Very weird. $100 down for a divorce lawyer? Bankruptcy? Inconvenience? I don't know what that said. I don't know if I would trust a divorce lawyer for bankruptcy, but that's just me. I'd probably hire a little bit more of a lawyer than that, though. Sing balloons. What is here? We can just go. Oh, excuse me. Okay, well. Man, this is over almost 1,000 miles from very Southern California to like very northern Nevada. Not quite the most northern. We could probably get over 1,000 miles if we did like San Diego to Jackpot. Jackpot is that like most northeastern part of Nevada. That one town that we went to that one time, and then proceeded to go trash into a train. But you know, still standard place. Oh, now my nose tickles from that sneeze. Oh my god, I'm just a mess. I hear like some colds are going around or something, so I just don't want to get sick. No one being sick used to be nice. Like, oh, I don't have to go to school. Wow. Now it's like, oh shit, butts, I'm sick. Wee. I think at like one point I was sick for like 10 days back in like 5th grade and just played like fucking games for like that entire 10 days, even though I wasn't like the most sick person of all time except for like a couple there. But fun time, right? Alright, well, we're gonna be going 55 for a long time because that's just the name of the game on this highway from like San Diego up to like Sacramento or something. Even more north than that. I don't know. We're going to be here a long time. And that's life. Getting right down to business. Why you do this to me? This is going to be, like, seriously a long fucking video, isn't it? Because it's going to be this. The drive to get to San Diego, and this is probably the longest drive we've done ever. San Diego to El Centro ain't nobody to fuck with. You don't fuck with anybody, really. It seems kind of rude to fuck with people, doesn't it? It's just a prank, bro. No, man, it's just rude. And that'd go against the Minnesotan nature. You know, I like to consider Minnesota sort of the ambassador to Canada, to the United States. You know, we take great pride in hockey, being nice, maple syrup, being polite and nice mostly, you know. Great qualities. Hockey's just a dandy thing, isn't it? That's strange. Check it all out. Maybe I can start doing my arm exercises to get prepared for the next Las Vegas Arm Wrestling National Championships. I wonder if, hey, Vegas is just a place to be for weird national championships of things, isn't it? It just like seems to be the place to go if you want to host some weird shit, man. Maybe we'll start some like National American Truck Simulator competition. Who can say the wake the longest as you drive from LA to New York City once it all comes out? Oh man. Top prize winner gets like $20 and a cookie. Seems dumb, doesn't it? I don't know how you would make this a competition. Who's the best trucker in the world in American Truck Simulator? Not actually driving. Yeah. Logic. Did you see that fucker though in Over the Top? This guy just ate a fucking cigar and then drank gasoline. Dude was crazy. I think that was the point of his character, though, was to be actually scary. If somebody ate a fucking cigar that they lit in front of me, I might... that would probably be, like, the one thing to scare me, though, right? I'd be like, I don't want to fuck with that guy. Let alone arm wrestle him. But sometimes you just gotta go all in on your own arm wrestling competition skills, right? Well, we're gonna be here for a really long time, aren't we? When do we have to take a nap? 5-ish hours? Okay. Oh, oi, mate. That's a lot of fish. I don't know. That's from the 1997 Godzilla movie. That's a lot of fish. The title of the movie is not "That's a Lot of Fish." It's actually titled Godzilla, but it's made by the same people who made a bunch of disaster movies. So like The Day Before Tomorrow, Independence Day, maybe 2012. I don't remember. Oh, disaster movies. Nothing ever came of 2012, did it? Nope. We're still alive and it's 2016 already. Goddamn. It was like, oh, is the world gonna end in 2012? Like, I doubt it. Like, yep, I doubt it too. All right, good cock. No, we don't want. That's not how we exchange information. That's for other things. This is my gun. This is for fun, or whatever that is from Full Metal Jacket. This is for fighting. This is for fun. This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for fighting. This is for fun. Got it. Boom. Now I can chant that all I want. I don't know when I would want to. Why not, though? This is like, let's just go. They're never gonna go. We're never gonna go. Nobody's ever gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna have dreams of those fucking muscles, though. Just so sweaty. Is sweaty guys an appealing thing? I don't know. What is appealing? What's appealing to your eyes, baby? I'm not saying like anything can be appealing. Sometimes you just want a good beard on a man. Sometimes you don't. I don't know. Fuck off. What am I saying? Something about beards now? My beard fetish is extravagant. Oh, beard porn. Someday I'll grow my own beard. It's so sad. Perpetually baby-faced. That's all I want. I'm just jealous of all the people with beards, with facial hair. People are like, oh, you just get to save time in the morning. Like, you don't understand, man. All I wanted in life is to be able to grow facial hair. It's something I just physically can't do. I think beards have been more of a thing in the last like few years in terms of fashion, though. So that's a little bit nice. Wee. You've seen beard competitions though? Those things are weird. People grow some strange ass beards and style them in some weird ways. But I suppose that's kind of the point of the competition, isn't it? I digress. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Apparently, if that song was in any way like an inspiration in that movie, I'd be disappointed. I realize on my other monitor I just have the IMDb page for Heaven's Door open. And it's apparently rated 5.8 by 261 people. You know, 261 people is not a lot of people to rate a movie. So that's always nifty. Apparently I just turned off cruise control and we've just been like slowly drifting up this hill. Oops. Oh, I'm just like cracking every bone in my body. Alright, so there's I like to do a little bit of exploring on IMDb when we watch some like shit less known movies. There's this one kid who plays like the brother of the main character in Heaven's Door, and he's just like some kid that never speaks a word in that movie, but has asthma or whatever and gets healed, whatever. Anyway, I looked up his IMDb page. I was like, I wonder if this person was in anything else. It was like he was born in 2005. Like, okay, it seems like reasonable information. I click on it. It's by somebody with the same last name, who I assume is his mother. It's like, this is great. This is just a short description of him by his mother. It was like, okay, what could possibly be in this description that isn't biased? Absolutely nothing. It's hilarious. It's like, oh, he's very intelligent for his age. When he skipped kindergarten because his reading level was already at a 3.5 grade level. I was like, what? What does that have to do with anything about acting? I don't care really. It was like, he's really into Legos, playing Roblox on the computer, and anything to do with pirates. I was like, this is fucking hilarious. Like, what? This is just silly. It's some like 10-year-old kid because he was born in like 2005 or something. July of 2005. I was like, this is absolutely crazy. He's so smart. Oh, yes, he's charismatic too. Oh, my baby boy. Oh, what we'll do for our own children, including winning our Western competition. Can't get over it. It's just such a better movie. You know, I talked about this with a friend earlier. It's like, why isn't everybody's character just replaced with Tommy Wiseau? Right? Imagine how good movies would be if every character was Tommy Wiseau. Any movie you want, just imagine Tommy Wiseau's there, and he's like, so let me give you some examples. So you know, like maybe you go with like Forrest Gump or something, the classic movie there. It'd be like, so you know, you get that classic Forrest Gump accent, like life is like a box of chocolate, whatever. I can't do a good one, but then it's like you get Tommy Wiseau in there, and it's like, oh, life is like a box of chocolates. Oh, why you do this to me, Lisa? Oh, Jenny! It'd be so good. And then Tommy Wiseau's just talking to himself. Some great back and forth dialogue, you know. Maybe something like a dramatic crime movie or something. I don't know. Let's see if I can think of an example of some classic lines. I'm having a bad moment for that right now. Oh, tumbleweeds! Oh, my babies are back. Oh yeah, tumbleweeds. Oh, it's been so long, tumbleweeds. What's in the box? Lisa, what's in the box? Tommy Wiseau, you madman, you. Oh, Arian. Why you do this to me, Arian? What's in the box, Arian? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. There's so many possibilities for every line that could just be said in Tommy Wiseau's weird accent that I'm not entirely sure where he gets it from, but it's so good. Oh, tumbleweed. I love tumbleweeds in this game. Oh, we should, you know what, why don't we just stop, get gas, take a nap while we're here. It's very tired. I get it. I understand. I am also very tired and like to go to bed. Can we fuel up? Faster? Maybe? Not like we had all that much to fuel up anyway, but alright. Let's go. Let's go take a nap. That was me yawning, not the game. It probably sounds exactly alike. Funny joke, right? We can't go to bed here. I hate this fucking... It can be anywhere. Why does it have to be in a certain spot that I can go to sleep, man? Why can't I just pull off to the side of the road and just take a fucking nap? Good night. Jesus Christ. We get to drive during the daytime. Good morning, everybody. Pink and orange. The colors of nobody's rainbow, I hope. This is also very awkward. Oh boy. I just did like a 360 no scope. Blaze it sort of dealio. You know, that may have not been the smart move there. Maybe we can back it up in some awkward way. Yeah, here we go. Just get around that sign. Take a look at all the cactus. Okay. Opa. Beep beep. Anybody ever remember Rebecca Black's Friday? The magnum opus Friday? At that, whatever the hell that was. But it was like, you know, we went back and looked at it, like, what the hell happened to Rebecca Black? So, you know, I remember, like, after a year, she, like, toured around the country or something. Like, she showed up at the Mall of America one time or something. I don't know. It's not like I even fucking cared, but, so, you know, she came out with the song Saturday, which is slightly better, so it makes it all the more worst. much like many movies. I was like, this is just sort of disappointing, isn't it? But now it was like, I looked at her Twitter feed and her YouTube page a little bit, and she does like life advice and like makeup tips and whatnot. I was like, this is beauty, fashion, all that, whatever stuff that does not apply to me in the slightest. I was like, oh man, how to deal with boys. I was like, woo, this is sultry. It's like, what am I supposed to do with this information? But how crazy. How crazy. How far people have come. I don't even know how old she is at this point. It seems awkward. Huh. How old was she when she made that? Like 14 or something? I don't even know. But which seat should I take? I don't know. I'm in the truck by myself, so probably the driver's seat. Although I have many options. Sometimes you just want to ghost ride the whip. You know what I'm saying? Wee! I can't believe that was a thing, like, ever. Ghost riding the whip. Where you just, like, let the car go and then you get out and just, like, dance alongside of it for some fucking reason. So weird. What was that, like a mid-2000s thing? I don't even know. That's a jet plane. Look at it go! That thing is speedy as fuck. Swole as fuck. Do you guys want to get swole as fuck? On coin? On can you get swole on anything? What's the definition of swole? You like get swole when you like weightlift or some shit, but can you get swole in other senses? That's swole. Not swollen lymph nodes, please. Yes, Urban Dictionary, swole. Thank you, phone. Let's see here. Ebonics for swollen, as in getting swollen or buff at the gym. Yo, after a couple months at the Y, I'll get taken to an app page because I apparently hit an ad on accident. I do not want to take a quiz. This should be obvious. Okay, yo, after a... Whoa, hey, truck. Yo, after a couple months at the Y, I'll be a swole motherfucker. Jacked, ripped, strong, buff, muscular. Okay. You know, I like to use swole in terms of other things. You know, like swole as fuck. Really, just for money. I just like the word swole. You sue me. Look how those jet planes go. Oh man, then it just like pulls a Yui because it's going like a Mach 10. I don't know. Anybody ever see the movie Dolomite? I think like a really shitty version's on YouTube. But my god, those blaxploitation movies, it's just hilarious. Some of the fighting in that movie, and they're just like, you can't understand half the words they're saying. Partly because of the shitty quality, partly because I don't even know what they're talking about. Something about being a pimp, really. That's most of the conversation. Like, what do you do with these hoes? And I'm like, oh my god, what is going on here? Who knows? That movie is silly, to say the least. Oh. 550 miles to go. Alright, baby. And it's like 2:15 a.m. currently, so we should go to bed before like 6 a.m. You know, that seems like a good plan. But it is Saturday night, so I don't care all that much. All those nerds going out on like Friday night, Saturday. Nah, dog. Nah. Oh, this is the airport we've been to before. I remember this area before as well. I don't remember when we came down this way, but I know we've been here. I can also look at the yellow lines that clearly indicate that we've been here, but unimportant factual information. We need to, like, swerve back and swerve forth. I cannot articulate words today. Oh, hey. Whoa. Yep. That happened. I did not want to hit the truck, so instead I hit a sign. Standard. Look at these beautiful Nevadan mountains. How many? Elko's gotta be like one of the most popular destinations we've been to in the game, right?
What else is up there? El Centro we did only a couple times, so that's probably out. Elko, it's been at least like 2 or 3 times. Eureka has been a couple times. Los Angeles maybe. Vegas though, definitely. We've been to Vegas a lot. I don't know. It all has blurred together. We've done at least what, at least one mission per video, which is like 26, 25. There was a couple with a couple drives in it, so we're probably around like 30 drives already. 30 deliveries, 30 out of 500 confirmed deliveries. Or I have 300 confirmed deliveries in Afghanistan, and I just want to sexually identify as an attack helicopter, bombing the tumbleweeds that cross the Nevadan plains, something like that. It is empty out here. My God, I don't even know where on the map we are. That is where we are. Look at all the progress we've made. We are going to take some weird roads to get up there. Up and down and up and down. This is like just putting me to sleep. Like, shana na 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 na. It'll be all right. Shana na na na. Just hold me tight. Whatever. Wee. Up. Good night. You know, at some, like, LAN parties we would have, at some point you just get so tired that you either get to just do absolutely stupid shit, or you just, like, fall asleep. So, there have been a few where, one of them, it was, like, 6 in the morning for some reason. When we were, like, 12, we were still awake. And so we got onto Call of Duty 4, and we just threw flashbangs at the ground. And just stared at those for like an hour. And that was it. We just throw flashbangs, die, respawn, throw more flashbangs, move around, just do stupid shit. You know, that was weird. That was silly. But then, you know, Warcraft 3, which is a game I used to play quite a bit. We would play that a little bit, but it like right before we went to bed, this is one LAN, we played a game, and I was fucking playing it in my sleep at some point. Because, like, we would start the game, I'd go for a little bit, I'd fall asleep, like, take a fucking micro nap, wake up, and then, like, in a like, a good foundation, I'd have, like, a base that would make some sense and be able to do things, and then I'd, like, put down a couple more orders, fall back asleep, and have just, like, my entire base built, and I would have fucking expanded somehow. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Am I playing Warcraft 3 in my sleep at this point? That doesn't seem very logical. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to bed. This is weird. And then we put up a stick in Mips Man's ass or something. That was maybe the flashbang party. How stupid it gets when you're in middle school. Ugh. Teenagers got right. Oh my God. Just Hitler. You know, as much as I get down on those religious movies that we watch, at least they could get along with some family values, you know? Like, oh yeah, it's just the fact that they need Jesus to be a family. I was like, why won't you let them have faith? I'll tell them when to have faith. And then they all get all frustrated at each other and like, why don't you believe in God like I do? And it's like, what is going on at this point? I'm surprised I've seen another person. And there's also this fucking truck that's super slow in front of me. So slow that I can't just cruise control and follow him. No. He's got to go under the speed limit. God. What a fuckface. I bet I could fight him. 1v1 me. Arm wrestling 1v1 me. Can we take a left? Can he go right? Will he go right? Or will he go left? Or will he go straight? That'd be different. Because there's not a way straight. Whoa. I suppose he could go slightly right. Oh, he's going right. Ah, yeah. We've escaped the tyranny of slow trucks. Go, 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 go. Goodbye, truck behind me. I'll see you later. Freedom. Freedom, 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 freedom. Isn't that a song from fucking The Wiz? The black version of The Wizard of Oz? I mean, I don't mean to put it in that way, but I think it had an all-black cast when it was like on Broadway, and then people would do like shows of it and whatnot, and that would be the main theme. I don't know, weird stuff. And then a movie came out with Michael Jackson and stuff, and it was weird, if I recall correctly. But why'd they all like get into yellow underwear while dancing around in the witch's lair? I don't know. Wicked Witch of the West. WWW. What would WWJD? What would Jeffrey do? I don't know what my fascination with the name Jeff is, or Joff, if you want to be French Canadian, like all that. Because I kind of like the spelling of Geoff. I was like Joff, Jeff, good enough, right? I like that name. It's a weird name though. It's unusual. It's uncommon, at least in America. Jeff, Jeff, is not. Jeffrey, Jefferson, Jeffersonian ideals, whatever. Jeffersonian ideals. Jeffersonian? What the fuck is that? Oh, is it this turn? No, this is a different turn, right? I don't remember this church being next to us. But we, either way, have to make a really impossible turn onto a 6-lane road or some shit. Does that seafood has a mustache? That is not what the symbol I would use to indicate seafood. Or is it a worm? Either way, not what I consider seafood. I would not eat a worm if it was called seafood. But isn't that just like sea urchins and shit? They're just like giant wiggly worms. Shrimp freak me out. You know, they got like willy little legs, like they remind me of cockroaches and centipedes and shit, but they're not like, no, it's fine, just eat the fucking shrimp. Like, no, man. Nah, dog. They're too nice and freaky looking. I don't like shrimp anyway. Well, I guess we took all this time to go right again. Nice. Got him. Wait a minute. Have you ever had sex with a pharaoh? Put the pussy in the sarcophagus. Oh, Tommy Wiseau. What else? What if every song was sung by Tommy Wiseau? What if the world was Tommy Wiseau? Whoa, right? I love to laugh, ha 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 ha. I love Tommy Wiseau's Twitter account though. Oh my god, it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. From the grammatical mistakes to the just absolute nonsense. Oh, it's perfect. It's brilliant. I feel so much more knowledgeable and worldly reading a Tommy Wiseau tweet. When he's talking about like doing push-ups to stay awake, or like getting his brain active, or using his senses in every different form of the word senses. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. He only tweets like once every blue moon, though. I think he tweeted like once in January since October. So it's not like he's the most current and up-to-date person of all time. I also heard there's a fucking The Room movie, or like The Disaster Artist, coming out with like James Franco or something in it. It's like, what a weird nonsense to come out. And poor Tommy Wiseau, he just gets picked on all the time. He's really the victim here, isn't he? Reading his AMAs is hilarious on Reddit. He did one like last year about this time, actually. Huh. Just hilarious, though. It's a bad question. Move to the next one. Everyone on Reddit's just trying to ask him like what his favorite dinosaur is, and then they just don't understand his artistic brilliance. I get you, Tommy Wiseau. This is real life. I fully understand that anything in the room should be taken as real life advice. This is real life. The 3 people I love the most in the world are clearly Will Smith, Jackie Chan, and Tommy Wiseau. For all very different reasons. Anybody seen Rumble in the Bronx? I saw that on Netflix a little while ago. One of Jackie Chan's like 80s movies, or 90s actually, but it was like one of his first American movies. It was odd, to say the least. But at least you got to see him like without his pants on in the beginning, and his sick calf muscles. Oh man, calf muscles, so shapely. But anyway, the ending where he ends up like jousting in a fucking Lamborghini into a fucking hover raft or some shit. That was crazy. I don't know what the fuck that was. Spoilers, whatever. It's just part of the moment. It's all a roller coaster. You want to go into my Maserati? Stepping fresh out the kitchen, mama rolling a buddy, and stepping on coke and run. I'm like, so what? I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. Bounce, 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 bounce. This is not the line I'm looking for. It's like, but this is R. Kelly's Ignition remix or whatever it's called. That song is like hopping fresh out the kitchen. Anyway, at one point he talks about like the car he's driving or something, and it's weird. But I heard R. Kelly finally got acquitted for his child pornography cases, which, you know, I'm not one to judge, you know, innocent until proven guilty. I'm all for the American judicial system, but what a weird circumstance, though. Like, got accused of, like, peeing on a 14-year-old girl, and it's like, interesting. Right? That's not where you expect most people to end up in. Nothing like peeing on a young teenager. Just for some reason. I think we have a rule with most of my friends, you know, if it gets to your urination fetish, it's time to turn it off. Which is why we stopped the movie Gun Woman in the first 10 minutes, because that just should not happen immediately. But to be fair, we've come back to movies we've closed out before in like the first 10 minutes. We finished Asian Schoolgirls, which started out with a rape scene in like the first 10 minutes. Yeah. The movie didn't get any better after that, it turns out. It was probably smart if we had left it alone, but such is life. Sometimes there's some weirdly disgusting movies on Netflix. You got like silly shit like Ninja Lady Kaide 2, which is about some wizards who stole dicks off of some dudes to create a void of dicks, and so she's gotta fuck them back on or something. I don't know. I can't remember the plot exactly. It wasn't the most plot heavy movie. It was mostly fucking, honestly. But there were some great scenes. Their voidless dicks were pretty interesting, though. Where they, you know, like where they'd have a genitalia, they would just have a black hole, which is pretty hilarious. I was like, you were very erotic. It was just so good. Huh. Hello? I don't know. Fucking Netflix. What a wealth of entertainment and absolute horse hockey. Sometimes maybe life's just absolute horse hockey. Horses playing hockey. I'd love horses playing hockey. You know, mix it with the game hockey ? Hockey?mark.com. I think it might be coming out into like an actual release eventually, but they've been saying that for fucking years, and I've known about the game for like 6. And nothing has come about it. But you could always go play that game. That game's absolutely hilarious. It's like one of those Surgeon Simulator-esque, like make the controls way more complicated than they need to be, just make it as silly as possible. Except you're like playing hockey, so you know, like the mouse moves the stick around, and you got a WASD to skate in directions, and you like jump and twirl and do backflips. And you know, apparently I checked into it like a year with some friends like a year ago, and we hopped into a game, and these people started doing it. I'm like, wow, people play this fucking game with a bunch of bandmen. I was like, yeah, we have fucking a pro league on Reddit, and I'm like, what the fuck? This game is absolute madness, and you're being like professional and having rookie leagues in it, and like teaching people how to play fucking hockey. I was like, this is just a silly game for silly people. Of course, it is pretty hilarious if you want to like play it with friends or something in the same room. Nothing like just like crashing straight into each other and just absolute nonsense. It's like playing those silly party games. You know, I'm glad the Jackbox Party Pack came out. That's always a fun blast with friends. You get together and answer stupid questions, draw stupid pictures, try to guess each other's stupid pictures, and then just make a catalog of photos involving magazine penis. What was that? You didn't hear anything. That was a weird thing. We had a photo shoot with our friend. We were just like, yeah, let's take some sexy pictures of you so we'd like put them in weird outfits, and then there was a magazine penis. You know, like a gun magazine penis, not like a paper bound magazine penis, like a gun magazine that holds ammunition to shoot out of a gun. But it was coming out of some guy's pants, and I was like, oh yeah, I want that. Oh, it was weird. The more I talk about it, the bigger the hole I'm digging, isn't it? The digger the hole I'm digging. Yep, the bigger the hole I'm digging. I'm digging bigger ditch diggers. Maybe it's time to go to bed. When you start slurring your words like I do, and just start talking nonsense, you're either watching a good old American Truck Simulator video, or you're off your fucking ass. We missed a turn, which is very awkward. The solution, while temporarily sounded like a great idea, is probably not to get on the wrong side of the highway. Unfortunate to say. Oh my god, hello. Well, what did you expect, motherfucker? I'm trying to back up here. Oh my god, and then you crash into the person behind you. And then you get stuck in the middle of this fucking road, and I really wish I had slowed down and made my entry onto the highway, because we're only like 60 miles away from the fucking end of the mission. And then I can go to bed. Holy fuck! Oh, why would I get what I want? You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. Alright, left turn. Okay, that got up to high-pitched territory. I'm excited to go to bed. It's been a long day. I had to wake up early, and then I volunteered. And kid fell into the fucking estuary, which is standard, but you know, it was busy. It was busy indeed. Anybody seen a... Okay, forewarning, despite volunteering there, I still have no idea how to pronounce the name of this animal, but the Takin, it's spelled T-A-K-I-N, and there was a fucking baby one of those guys, and he was absolutely adorable. Just following, jumping around on things. Oh, it was just so cute. Not as cute as like a baby tapir or anything, because those stripes are just adorable, but it was cute. Baby cuttlefish. I think it was like last year. Cuttlefish laid some eggs, and so they like kept them in the cuttlefish tank with the cuttlefish. And you can see them like swimming around in their egg, and I was like, this is just so cute. Freakiest little motherfuckers on the planet, but absolutely cute. Sometimes the weird things are the cute ones. I just want to get this job done because we're gonna be rich or something. Not really. We are probably not gonna be that wealthy after this. Wouldn't it be nice to be wealthy in this game, and then we get to make our own company or something? Oh man, it's just time to go to bed. Oh, hello, police officer. Hello. What can I do for you, Ossifer? Ossifer? Oh, hello, Ossifer. I see there's multiple Ossifers on the road tonight. If anybody does that, if you go like, hello, Ossifer, what's wrong? Am I being detained? They'll be like, oh my god, I just want to die. That's at least what I would do. I'd be like, oh my god. I'm just a cisgendered scum. And I clearly don't understand the feminist perspective. We are almost there, right? 15 miles, man. just gonna let it go. We gotta get there. We gotta power through it. We gotta stay on the road. That's important. Gotta try not to fall asleep. When do you think the DLC for this will come out? Any DLC, really. I don't care at this point. It's almost been a month since this game came out. That's fucking crazy. It came out, what, like January 2nd? It's almost fucking March on Tuesday. And happy leap year, by the way. Probably a little early, but happy leap year, dog. That's an unusual thing, isn't it? Leap years. But then, yeah, it's like March. Go to the Caucasus if I wanted to, which I probably will not because it sounds like a political nightmare. Because that just sounds boring. Like, why would I want to go to Caucasus? Okay, we've been to this dealership like 3 fucking times though, right? This one car dealership in Elko? Yeah, we totally have. Live here, eat free. I know, it seems so value. I still don't get it. We're gonna go to bed, we're gonna take a nap, and we're gonna wake up, and we're gonna cry. Because that is what I do every time I wake up. Shed tears for fallen comrades. I pour one out for the homies. That is a lie. Is that how you start at every party? You pour one out for the homies? Where's the entrance? Where's the entrance? There's an entrance. An entrance. A singular entrance. Wee park. Enter. Sorry, I am very much in a hurry to go to bed. Good work. 953 miles, 30 hours to get here, 199 gallons consumed. God damn. But we made a little under 20 grand. Not bad, everybody. I'd like to thank you for your cooperation in completing this mission. And I will see you next time for another one of these absolute horse hoggies. Good night, everybody.